Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Alex Jones, and I love me some Smack Brothers. I love seeing those little cartoon characters beat the living shit out of each other. And there's been some hubbub about an upcoming challenger in the platform fighter genre. No, it's not your mom. It's...
Ah! Like, Scoob, hold my sandwich. I just ran over 4 children.
Hey guys, I just want to say MultiVersus has the potential to be on par with the hit video game Smack Brothers! Or maybe even better. Who knows? This game is absolutely insane. Before I start the video, I want to play a little game with you guys. I want you guys to try and predict what characters I'm going to list in this video. Whatever you guess, whether it's 2, even 3 characters, I challenge all of you guys to try and guess what I'm going to say before I say it. And if your character doesn't make it on the list, I want to know who you guys would add personally. Because there's a lot of lovable Cartoon Network characters from from Flapjack to Schnitzel, even Cheese from Foster's Home from Imaginary Friends. The possibilities are endless. The fact that this game started off as a meme because of UI Shaggy makes me cry tears of joy every time I see him. Alright, let's start with the number 10 choice. Red Guy from Cow and Chicken.
Psych! That's the wrong number!
As much as we would like to see Red Guy for his big personality, we're gonna go with Jellystone Park's Menace Yogi Bear. Yogi Bear is a legend along with my number 9 choice. Yogi Bear is one of Hanna-Barbera's older characters. He's an icon and definitely a must-have. His neutral attacks can be based around the episode Prize Fight Fright, where he puts on the gloves and absolutely throws hands on all his foes. Nah, I'm just kidding. But for anyone that actually watches the episode, he just stands there, takes hits, and finishes off the heavyweight champion in one blow because of, like, it was an accident really, but he just does it, I guess. I was thinking a move he can have for a dash attack is he chases after a picnic basket while knocking the opponent back. For his up tilt, he can start juggling and hit the enemy that way. And finally for his neutrals, we'll just throw on some gloves and make him punch people that way. Give him the gloves from Prize Fight Fright and make him go off.
Scoob, you dropped my sandwich by staring at that red guy's ass! Shit! Ah, Scoob! The man! Like, you shattered your legs, man! No!
Number 9. Fred Flintstone from the Flintstones. This is another one of Hanna-Barbera's or Cartoon Network's oldies, which would be great if he was brought back. He's probably not as dead as Yogi Bear considering... Oh wait. Fred's moveset can be based on his hobbies. He likes bowling, playing pool, golf, etc. He can use a bowling ball as a projectile, a golf club for his neutral attacks. Also, he can probably have Bam Bam next to him to do some heavies. And finally, Fred's dash attack can be him steamrolling anyone he sees in his way. Trust me, you do not want to bring Fred Flintstone to a school zone. Number 8. Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls. Now, she's like a female Superman. Supergirl. Fetus Supergirl. So I was thinking, since she's so similar to Superman, we can steal some of his moves. But let's not make a carbon copy, so something I'd like Bubbles to use is her heat vision as a projectile. Almost like a long bullet. She can also have a dash punch while having her iconic blue trail behind her. Also, her neutral attacks can have her fist imbued in blue magic and just beat the living shit out of everyone. A final move she can have for her down tilt is slamming the Powerpuff hotline on the ground. Kinda like Patrick in Nick All-Stars Brawl. Number 7. Dexter's Laboratory. So I did a lot of thinking, and there were 3 outcomes I came up with. They can go with Dexter and his moveset can be based around his experiments on foot. Now I say on foot because the second outcome I came up with is Dexter and his iconic mech suit, the Dexo Transformer. It's possible for him to show up in the Robo Dexo 2000, but the Dexo Transformer is the likely outcome because of its size. And the last possibility is Monkey. He's Superman, but monk.
Like these jokes are getting stale, man. I think the Scooby's dying corpse is funnier than this.
The Dexo Transformer can have turrets and missiles coming out of it, and if they choose Super Monk, he can have his martial arts to absolutely pop off. Number 6. Number 1. From Kids Next Door. So, number 1 is also skilled in martial arts. So I was thinking his moveset can be based on physical fighting, while also using his iconic weapons in the show. Like the Splanker, Scamp, Spicer, Musket, as well as his Jetta boots. He'll be a mid-range fighter and will have a mix and match of close combat moves as well as long-range ones. Number 5. Ed from Ed, Edd n Eddy. I think Ed would be the best representative for this game. I mean, the guy can brawl. Which Ed, do you ask? Oh, Ed. Still don't know which Ed I'm talking about? I guess we can say he'll use his head while fighting. Not enough information? How about instead of using his head, he'll use his entire body? Ed is incredibly strong. He's the titan of the trio. He can grab an opponent and dig them into the ground like King K. Rool, and use his whole body to bash into people. He can have a Crash Bandicoot slam as well and give people a static shock while charging his feet on the ground long enough to do a ton of damage. One final move I was thinking he can have is, since he eats anything and everything, he can have that one Wario move where he bites an opponent. Just maybe though, because I know Taz and Jake the Dog have a move similar to that already. But instead of doing the same exact thing as Taz and Jake, he can bite their head and swing them side to side while chewing them and spit them out.
Oh shit, man! Like, the cops are after me! Like, time to put the Lamborghinis on high gear! Shit!
Now this just in, police officers in Lancaster, Pennsylvania were asking people to be on the lookout for a man who robbed a store. And I think we do have his description. Can we take that? Let's take his description. Okay, this is the guy they wanted people in Pennsylvania to be out on the lookout for. He's got a nose and some hair that goes like that, and he was wearing a hat at the time of this particular crime. He's got kind of a chin that comes down to almost a point. Stands about 5 feet 4 inches.
Number 4. Raven from Teen Titans. The powerful daughter of Trigun. It's not Trigun? For her normal attacks, she can imbue her dark magic into her hands and attack enemies that way. She can also have kicks incorporated into her attacks. Raven does a lot of attacks in Teen Titans that revolve around telekinesis. She can throw various things like Scooby's corpse and items that reference the show. Raven has a lot of things in her arsenal, so I was thinking we can throw in her spellbook in the mix. Kinda like how Robin plays in Smash Brothers, but way better. And to make things even crazier, they'd have to incorporate Raven's levitation. It is a part of her character, so I was thinking her levitation could just be as long or less than Peach's from Smash Brothers. Just because of this though, Raven definitely shouldn't have too many close combat options just because she'll have a good amount of strong long-range attacks. Number 3. Mordecai or Rigby from regular show? From pimp to simp, Mordecai is here to school the competition.
Psych!
He didn't graduate. But Mordecai would be a really cool choice. I personally like Rigby more, but if they go with Mordecai, let's discuss possible moves he can have. His normal attacks can be completely based on Death Kwon Do, which includes punching, kicking, pushing, etc. Maybe they can even add the pelvic thrust of death on there.
Like, I really have to get out of this jail cell, man! Pelvic thrust of death! Zoinks!
For his recovery, I was thinking he can use the shoes from the episode Slam Dunk, where Mordecai and Rigby 2v2 against the basketball god and muscle man. In the episode, it shows him jumping high enough to go into space. Maybe for a dash attack, he can hop in the golf cart and start running people over like a madman. If not, I know Mordecai is good at dodgeball, so maybe he can toss a couple balls at his opponents. Or maybe he can shake up a soda can and splash it on his opponent, kinda like Mario's down B in Smash Bros. I know I named more moves for Mordecai than Rigby, but either way, I think this moveset can fit both, with some substitutes for Rigby. Number 2. Daffy Duck and his persona Duck Dodgers. I give it some thought, and we have 3 options here. They can use Daffy Duck, Duck Dodgers, or both. If they use both, Daffy can transform into Duck Dodgers, kinda like how Joker releases Arsene in Smash Bros. Daffy can start off using his mallet, as well as some dynamite, anvils, and a shotgun. It'll be hard making a moveset different from Bugs because Bugs already has these things, but I'm sure the team can change that since they know what they're doing. I mean, they gave their blood, sweat, and tears to make all the characters in the game already. But let's get back to the topic of the famous kahuna, Duck Dodgers. When Daffy transforms, he can attack using his ray gun, laser saber, and his iconic nunchucks, while also being able to fly around in his jetpack. I think one last cool thing would be his ray gun being luck based. 1. Being able to shoot a laser. 2. For the ray gun to do nothing. 3. For the ray gun to shoot a message. And the last one to be able to disintegrate opponents. Number 1. Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty. A genius scientist that will absolutely give anyone the smoke. I figured to put him up here since he's one of Warner Brothers' more popular franchises. Rick can have a very versatile moveset. For his normal attacks, he can fight normally since throughout the show he's kick-ass. Some other things he can have is his laser gun for one of his projectiles. He can throw Rick Potion number 9 towards someone to charm them. I thought including Rick Potion 9 would be cool considering Bugs Bunny has a charm as well. I was also thinking Rick can have a Meeseeks box with him as well. He can spawn one in and command him to attack someone like he's a JoJo character. Meeseeks can punch, bite, kick, and maybe even whack someone with a golf club to reference the episode Meeseeks and Destroy. And they're willing to kill, so if Rick spawns that Meeseek in the game, everyone's done for. One last thing Rick can have is his portal gun. I think it'll fit well for his recovery and make a quick escape.
Like, freedom at last, man! Freedom at last!